I've been hearing lots of rumors about the Switch 2 this year, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. Here's why. Usually we hear something from Nintendo, like a code name. For example, the Switch was called NX, but we still haven't heard anything. Also games. I've heard people say since there's not that many games announced for the Switch 1, there can't be a Switch 2. But I'm not getting my hopes up, although I really hope I'm wrong. I've been hearing lots of rumors about the Switch 2 this year, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. Here's why. Usually
the Nintendo Switch 2 was just announced, and it was done in the dumbest way possible. For months, people have been speculating and theorizing that the Switch was gonna get retired any day now. I mean, the thing is 9 years old, which is insane. But the actual announcement didn't come in the reveal of a super cool trailer, or even a teaser, or at the very least, maybe a cool little graphic with Mario or something. Nope. It was just casually dropped in a tweet. Not from the Nintendo of America account, which has 14 million followers. Not from the Nintendo of Japan account, which has 4 million followers. But from a tiny account called Nintendo Co. Ltd. with only 80k followers, where the president of Nintendo basically said, "Hey guys, just giving you a heads up that within the fiscal year, the Switch 2 is gonna drop. That's all, bye." And that was it. I mean, I'm excited, don't get me wrong, but it's just kind of anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie. But now you know how the Nintendo Switch 2 was just announced, and it was done in the dumbest way possible. For months, people have been speculating and theorizing that the Switch was gonna get retired any day now. I mean, the thing is 9 years old, which is insane. But the actual announcement didn't come in the reveal of a super cool
Eine 10-jährige Tochter.
Is that song?
NASA's got better internet in space than a lot of us have at home. Not me though, I'm on gigabit. A couple months back, NASA sent a...
Stop now! I said...
You know, you can't fall
we got
down
this
the stairs
gray
if you're
snap.
already
Who's
at the
gray?
bottom. Oh my god,
Nah, they don't think I'm streaming, they
You
don't
know,
know.
you can't fall down the stairs if you're already at the bottom.
Bro, the speed is so fast, bro. I'm telling you, speed is too fast.
You want a gummy bear?
Bigger.
And
Want a gummy bear?
Bigger.
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 Do you want a gummy bear?
Yes, please.
Oh, great. You want a gummy bear?
Bigger.
Want a gummy...
Rating different versions of the heart emoji, let's go. First off, we got the iPhone emoji. I think they did a pretty good job detailing each area, and they also show different colors, which I love. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Next, we got Google. Pretty detailed, although I wish they used a bigger variety of colors. I don't really like how it's one flat color and just different shades of that. With that said, I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10. Next, we have got Samsung. It's not as detailed as I like it to be, and it's also...
Treffen wir uns bei Welcome to the game store. I want a 3DS XL.
Fight a bear. Or fight a lion. Always have to tell the truth, or always lie.
Home defense.
I like the way you kiss it. I can tell you listen. I can tell it this. I'm trying to be romantic. I hate it.
Okay, so now you're going to want to make an unprotected left turn over 3...
One of the funniest things about Google Maps is I'll be driving somewhere like 2 hours away, and there'll be an option that pops up that says 20 minutes slower plus tolls. It's like, you think I want to get there 20 minutes slower, and it's more expensive? Become number 6,025.
Okay, so...
Game consoles are kind of dying. So if we look at the sales numbers of PS5 and compare it to the PS4 and the PS3 and the PS2 before it, you'll see that each of those console generations have sold less and less units overall. And to some degree it makes sense because technology isn't improving as it used to. Like, remember when we went from PS1 to PS2? That was such a big leap in graphical fidelity. But nowadays I feel like a lot of people are still on the last gen consoles since they work fine to this day. Like, sure, the PS4 sounds like a jet engine and most modern games look like a blurry mess, not to mention the game takes like 10 minutes to load, but like the gameplay for the most part is the same and a lot of games still release on both generations of consoles. So should Sony be worried about not selling as many consoles? Well, maybe, but at the same time they're also already launching a lot of games on the PC to bring more games to more players overall. Game consoles are...
Alter, guck mal, schon wieder... I stole my housemate's keyboard, but she'll thank me later.
Because she loves ducks. So I've got the perfect thing, but I'm also gonna make her keyboard quack. Now this keyboard will be insane once she types on it, but the secret are these keycaps that were sent to me by Duck Keys. And you can use code HIPPIO to save 15%.
Intel's issuing some big demands to fix their...
Laptop or desktop? Which one would you use for the rest of your life? Growing up, I was never a big fan of laptops because while they were more portable, they always felt slower and were harder to repair than desktop computers. That being said, modern laptops are really powerful nowadays. And we even got devices like the Steam Deck running graphically demanding games at decent FPS. So if I had to pick one or another today, I'd probably go with a laptop. That being said, PCs still hold the crown for performance and general repairability.
You hate your laptop, but you were excited while buying it.
I bought the best laptop in the market.
Well, that's the problem. You are buying the wrong laptop. Gaming versus productivity laptop. 3 reasons why productivity laptops are better. Number 1, productivity laptops like this Infinix InBook Y4 Max has 16:10 aspect ratio. So whenever you're multitasking, like you have a web page and docs open side by side, both the split window get more vertical space. Number 2, productivity laptops have better battery life. Like this laptop promises 8.5 hours of battery life while playing a 1080p video. Plus, this laptop can be charged via Type-C port at 65 watt and you can use any PD charger. Number 3, you also get good stereo speakers and listen to this one. This Infinix Y4 Max will launch with 13 Gen i3, i5, i7 with a very sweet price on Flipkart. Let us know in the comments if you...
Come on guys, if you want to join, you can join.
Would you rather have a gaming PC or a gaming laptop? So this is the new Razer Blade 16 with the 13 Gen Intel Core i9 HX processor, and it literally has better...
Bro, actually, I killed that person. The kill registered so late. I think he still didn't add any SS. Ready, safe.
Specs than my custom PC. You can play games, edit video in record time, and do just about anything else that you want without ever skipping a beat. Now, I wanted to play Overwatch on max settings, and this thing did not disappoint. The frame rate was high, and the game looked...
Would you rather have a gaming PC or a gaming laptop? I compared both of them and they each cost $1,700. This is the Asus Scar 15 and it comes with a 240Hz IPS panel, RTX 3070 Ti, 60GB of DDR5, and also Core i9 12908. Gaming laptops have definitely improved a lot, but let's see how it compares to the desktop. For the exact same price, I was able to get a 4070 Ti, 32GB of DDR4 RAM, and also a Ryzen 7 5700X. Follow to see how they perform. Would you rather have a gaming PC or...
This is a mini laptop. It has Windows 10. It works like a regular laptop but in miniature form. You can type on it like this or like this. You can do some light gaming and it has ports in the back so you can connect it to a monitor or TV. This is a mini laptop. It has Windows 10. It works like a regular laptop but in miniature.
Fake apps are literally everywhere. If you go to the Google Play Store and search for Minecraft, you'll get results like Minecraft, but also get things like Craftsman and Crafting and Building and Blockcraft 3D and even Multicraft. I bet that last one has multiplayer. So okay, these aren't exactly fake apps, but rather shameless knockoffs. However, fake apps can and do exist on the Google Play Store. Usually they try to mimic a very popular app or pretend that it's some kind of a different version. That way they can potentially scam you by putting up fake messages and prompts about something. Now, credit to Google, they do catch most of these, but if you scroll deep enough, you will find them. And if you do, please don't download them and just report them inside the store. Fake apps are...
What's the Wi-Fi password?
Clean your room first.
Okay. I'm done cleaning my room. What's the Wi-Fi password?
Clean your room. All lowercases, no spaces.
Again. What's the Wi-Fi password?
Clean your...
If you think your PC gets too hot, wait till you hear about Hot RAM, a new type of computer memory is capable of running at 600 degrees Celsius.
See the most beautiful thing in the world, or taste the most delicious thing in the world. Be your pet for a day, or have your pet be human for a day.
This guy is red state as well.
Give up social media, or give up being able to taste your food. Get $20,000 worth of jewelry, or get $10,000 worth of electronics. Have bad breath? That is considered a weapon of mass destruction, or like the video. See the most beautiful...
Apple just announced their thinnest product yet, and I'm kind of scared. They just announced a bunch of new stuff, like a new Apple Pencil, a new iPad Air, a new Magic Keyboard, but then they announced a new iPad Pro. The 13-inch version of the iPad Pro is set to be their thinnest product ever. It's a...
Alien, what's up? Why is my name not changed in leaderboard? Huh? I don't know, bro. तो नेम चेंज कर रहा है तेरे पॉइंट भी ऐड नहीं होंगे ब्रो सोच ले एलियन
supposed to be thinner than an iPhone 6.
Bro, I says brown. Huh? What's that? Is it a song? It's like this. You got this, boys. Come on guys, if you want to join, you can join next lobby, okay? Next round you can join and hit the subscribe guys. एक तो वो एलियन अटैक वाली आवाज़ नहीं आ रही ना, मज़ा नहीं आता है कि वो एलियन वाली में.
But did they forget what happened with the iPhone 6? This might be a disaster. Apple just announced their thinnest product yet, and I'm kind of scared. They just announced a bunch of new stuff, like a new Apple Pencil, a new iPad Air, a new Magic Keyboard, but then they announced a new iPad Pro. The 13-inch version of the iPad Pro is set to be their thinnest product ever. It's supposed to... China and UK with... Apple just announced
voting time
their
is
thinnest
so high. Reduce this voting time, man. This time won't. Yeah, you got this. Alien kahin ka.
Can someone explain to me how there's more things to do on this fake Vision Pro than the real Vision Pro? I genuinely had more fun using this than I did with this. Now, this wasn't cheap at all, but just take a look at how fun it is to play Fruit Ninja on this thing. It really doesn't get any better than this, and if you want to see more of this fake Apple Vision Pro, hit the
Bro, it's a G.
video.
G is imposter. G is imposter.
Someone explain to me how there's more things to do on this fake Vision Pro than the real Vision Pro. This is gonna piss Nintendo off a lot. You can now play all of your favorite Nintendo games on any of your Apple devices, and it's easier than ever. You're gonna want to download this before it's too late. This supports all the consoles you see on screen. All you need to do is import the ROM, and you can play pretty much any game you want. It runs super smooth, and you can even play multiplayer. No jailbreak necessary. The app is called Delta, and you want to download this. This is gonna piss Nintendo off a lot. You can now play all of your favorite Nintendo games on any of your Apple devices. This is apparently being used to clean phones. No, seriously, there's tons of videos with people using a glue gun to clean phones. That's what I want to test in this video, but first, let's go find a phone to test this out on. We looked long and hard for a phone, and, well, we found the perfect one. This phone has so much dirt in the charging port, we'll apply a lump sum of glue all over. Now, let's see how much gunk we can pull out. So, it does work, but it's definitely not the most effective method. This is apparently being used to clean This Magic Mouse is $20 more than this Magic Mouse. Why? Well, the mouse itself is black and the lightning cable that comes with it is also black. It does look pretty cool. This Nintendo Switch got attacked by
I think
ketchup.
he's not here today.
A kid was eating and playing and he spilled ketchup all over the charging port. All we're gonna do is apply some isopropyl alcohol to a brush and then brush the charging port. This is a repair you should be doing at home, but does it work? It does. This Nintendo Switch. My AirPod Maxes have a huge problem. I use these while running, and as soon as I adjust the AirPod Maxes, well, the right side just Every once in a while, someone drops off a product like this. Something that I have no tools for, no instructions on how to open, and no idea what to do here. So this is from a Can you upgrade an LCD switch to an OLED switch is a question I keep getting asked, so let's find out. We'll hit the switch with a bunch of unscrews. What we're mainly looking for here is these displays having the same size connector. There's so many screws in this device. Open it up. So the display cable is right over here. It's a fairly wide cable, which the OLED cable is not. Also, the actual OLED's interior is pretty different from the LCD version. Not to mention, the actual size of the displays are different, so no, you cannot upgrade your LCD switch to an OLED switch. Can you upgrade an LCD switch to an OLED switch is a question I keep getting asked, so let's find out. We'll hit the switch with a bunch of unscrews. What we're mainly looking for here is these displays having the same size connector. There's so many screws in this device. Open it up. So the display cable is right over here. Apple just changed repairs forever, in a good way. I never thought I'd be making this video, but they just announced that they will be allowing phone repair with used, genuine parts.
That's
just incredible. Meaning you can take parts from one phone and then put it in another phone without losing functionality like Face ID or Touch ID. You'd also lose the non-genuine messages, but there will be a detailed log of what was changed and when it was changed. There are a few exceptions though. If the phone is iCloud locked, you likely won't be able to swap parts over with full functionality. These changes are likely to roll out via a new update, and it's coming this fall. Apple just changed repairs forever, in a good way.
There is one loan. I don't know, bro. He was here last time.
This was $50 off AliExpress, and apparently it allows you to use HDMI wirelessly. There's a transmitter and receiver, so you don't need any wires in between. Let's see if this works. Okay, we have both the receiver and the transmitter. Now we'll plug it into our monitor. We'll plug the other side into our switch. This actually works surprisingly well, and there's minimal latency. I'm impressed. This was $50 off AliExpress, and apparently it allows you to use HDMI wirelessly. There's a transmitter and This is the most evil tech prank you could ever do. So this is the iPhone 13 mini's battery. It's super small. This battery coincidentally has the same size connector as the normal 13 or even the 13 Pro Max. Let's say a friend came over and wanted a new battery and I was feeling evil that day. Well, I could give them a new battery, but a much smaller one. That would be pretty evil, right? This is the most evil tech prank you could ever do. So this is the iPhone 13 mini's battery. It's super small. This battery coincidentally has the same size connector as the normal 13 or in the last video, we absolutely annihilated this S24 Ultra with the USB killer. But how much damage did we actually cause, and how much will it cost to repair? Let's find out. We'll start off by unscrewing everything and just disconnecting the battery. We'll reconnect the battery and see if this works. This is even more dead than before. It doesn't even seem to boot on at all. Let's try a new screen. Still nothing. How about a new charging port? This better work. We'll try booting it on. Yeah, this phone is wrecked. This will probably cost about half the price of a new phone to repair. It's done for. In the last video, we absolutely annihilated this S24 Ultra with the USB killer. But how much damage did we actually cause, and how much will it cost to repair? Let's find out. We'll start off by unscrewing everything and just disconnecting the battery. We'll reconnect the battery and see if this works. This is even more dead than before. It doesn't even seem to boot on at all. Let's try a new screen. Still nothing. How about a new charging port? This better work. We'll try booting it on. Yeah, this phone is wrecked. This will probably cost about half the price of a new phone to repair. It's done for. In the last video, we absolutely annihilated this S24 Ultra with the USB killer. But how much damage did we actually cause, and how much will it cost to repair? Let's find out. We'll start off by unscrewing everything and just disconnecting the battery. We'll reconnect the battery.
You'll never get it. Yo, where is Meru? I think someone comment as well on my stream, last stream, that Maroon is so cute. Who's that guy? I said nice, bro. Seani sasi baka.
This is really dangerous. So this guy's complaining that his iPhone 12 battery won't last. And if we unscrew, open it up, you can see that the battery's puffed up. Why is the battery puffed up? Well, this is actually a botched backglass job. This backglass has been replaced before and they used improper glue. The use of improper glue resulted in glass fragments going everywhere and eventually damaging the battery. Because this phone is in such a bad condition, the battery has been penetrated many times from the back. A battery in this state is very dangerous and can result in a fire or even an explosion. This is... I didn't buy solar eclipse sunglasses, but I do have the Apple Vision Pro. Can we use these to see the 98% eclipse, and will the sun break these? Let's find out. We went outside to test this out, and
does he know about this channel?
I couldn't see a whole lot. All I saw was a giant orb of light, which was the sun, but thankfully nothing got damaged, although I wouldn't recommend these to view the eclipse. I didn't buy solar eclipse.
Yes, he know, bro, because last night we were playing together, so I always saying, bro, we are live on YT channel and Play 4 Kids. Yeah.
I have one rule for Samsung phones,
Gray and green was moving together.
I pretty much never use aftermarket or non-original screens on Samsung phones. Why? Well, you're about to find out. Open it up. So this guy just wants his data back, but he also wants to be able to use the phone in the future. The S10 screen is very expensive to replace, so he wanted an alternative. An alternative to which I highly suggested he doesn't go with, but he did, so I'll show you how bad this is. Unscrew. Now we're gonna transfer everything over from here to here. I haven't used these in a long time. Maybe they got better? Let's see if this is as bad as I remember. We'll boot it on. The touch sensitivity is garbage, the chins are massive, and what the hell's going on with the front camera? I have one rule for Samsung phones, and I'm about to break it. I pretty much never use aftermarket or non-original screens on Samsung.
Can you invite him? Bro, I don't think he's my friend in Among Us. मेरा कॉलर ले लिया करो डेली. ओके गेम में आ गया क्या एलियन? एलियन गेम में आ क्या?
phones. Why? Well, you're about to find out. Open it up. So this guy just wants his data back, but he also wants to be able to use the phone. Apple users are under attack.
Next time if you come, I will say, bro, join the Discord.
Scary. Many Apple users are reporting what's being called an MFA bomb. This attack involves persistent spamming of 2FA requests on any of your Apple devices like this one, which apparently never stops. The hacker spams you in hopes that you'll hit allow, giving the hacker access to your account, or they'll call you using Apple's support number. So how can you prevent this? Well, you don't really need to do much of anything, just don't respond to these requests or calls. Apple's currently working on a fix, so hang tight. Apple users are under attack, and this one is pretty scary. Many Apple users are reporting what's being called an MFA bomb. This attack involves persistent spamming of 2FA requests on any of your... Have you ever seen this machine before? Well, it basically lets you sell your phone to it and gives you crack change in return. But according to some users on Reddit, it's actually being used to sell...
Alien का मजा है मजा. Why is Rocky running in opposite side, by the way?
Stolen phones. This one Reddit user had his iPhone 15 stolen at work and later tracked it down to a nearby Walmart, only to find out it was in one of these machines. He got lucky and he was actually able to get it back, but there are tons of other Redditors that were less lucky. The real question here is, how did this happen and how can you avoid it? Well, according to EcoATM's website, the machine checks local databases for indications of any devices it receives being stolen. But what likely happened in this case was he did not have enough time to report it as stolen. So if your device gets stolen, make sure you report it, otherwise it might end up in one of these. Have you ever...
Bro, Grey and G imposter. I'm telling you, Grey and G imposter. Please, one line off, you're here, join. One loan, join the stream, bro. Your fans here. They want to see to play. They wanna see you play. They wanna see you play. Cafe.
Ever seen this machine before? Well, it basically lets you sell your phone. This is the USB Killer 4. It's named that because, well, it legit murders practically any device. But can a USB Killer kill an S24 Ultra? Or how about an iPhone 15 Pro Max? Before I see if this can murder these two devices, I need to make sure this thing even works. We'll pull out an old MacBook Pro. Now we'll plug in the USB Killer. I don't like this at all. We'll go to the app and 3, 2, 1. RIP the boy. Now let's see if the same thing happens to those. We'll plug it into the S24 Ultra. I charged $300 just to tell you what's wrong with your device. Just kidding, I actually charged nothing, and I'll explain why. Unscrew, open it up. So this MacBook was water damaged. It's a little sticky, so it's probably juice, but they said it was water. For a lot of people, a diagnostics fee is a huge roadblock to actually getting their device repaired. Remove the motherboard. The motherboard looks very clean, but the audio board, not so much. Not charging for diagnostics means more people get their device repaired, and less devices will end up in landfills. Even though this board had some slight corrosion, with a quick cleaning, it should work as normal. In this case, the audio... This is Nothing's latest budget phone, and I want to see if Nothing cheaped out on the internals. Also, I don't really like the way this looks, so I'm gonna I have no idea how to open it up, but I'm just going to assume you can remove this. So it looks like they used back plastic instead of glass this time around, probably to save on cost. Now there's a bunch of torque screws we got to get by. There's so many hidden screws in this device. Open it up. And that is the Nothing Phone 2A. Nothing about this really screams budget phone to me. There's even conformal coating on the board to protect it from water. Also, I'm not a huge fan of all this weirdness. Why not just show the internals as they are? That looks so much better. What do you guys think? This is Nothing's... Have you ever seen this before? The green line, not the guy. Well, there's...
Bro, join guys, come on, join. Oh, alien का कर ले, alien मारेगा. Hi audience. Oh, thank you bro, thank you for the code bro. Alien the legend. Alien the legend bro. Alien गोलगप्पे मत खा bro. गोलगप्पा जैसा हो जाएगा फिर सोच ले गोली में गोलगप्पा गोलगप्पू.
There's a bunch of people online claiming to have fixed it with only this, a lighter. They basically heat up the back of the display and the green line just disappears. I'm really curious to see if that actually works, so we're gonna do exactly what they did in the video.
Begin with breaking news on that massive fire, smoke and flames.
We tried this for a long time and, well, all it did was burn the screen. Knowing that a laser can fix this issue, it makes sense that a lot of heat can too. It'll probably be temporary though, and it won't always work. Have you ever seen... This fake iPhone has real iOS.
Tell me how!
It has the action button, convincing looking cameras, but it doesn't have USB-C and it still has the notch. If you want to find out how this is possible, well, I've already said too much. Just hit the related video. This fake iPhone has real... Imagine you're trying to use your iPhone and this keeps happening. I literally can't do anything right now. Well, it's likely there's someone messing with you using a device like this, the Flipper Zero. There's actually only one way to prevent this from happening to you, and no, it's not turning off your Bluetooth. That doesn't work. This attack is called a DOS attack, and it was actually such a problem, Apple had to unofficially address it. They rolled out an update, iOS 17.2, to specifically fix this issue. Before this update, enough of these notifications would eventually cause your phone to completely crash. Now it's still equally annoying, but it'll no longer cause your phone to crash, so make sure you update.
I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They're big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, keep your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, use some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag.
Open it up.
Like Chris Cross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch.
Have you ever seen this sticker before? Well, what if I told you it means absolutely nothing? In fact, in a few places, these stickers are actually straight up illegal. In 1975, we demand. Can we make the Apple Vision Pro transparent? So pretty much the only way to do this is by removing the front persona display. I'm talking about the actual OLED on the inside. Before you do that though, you have to make sure this thing can boot without it. If you're wondering why there's so many blue stickers, watch the related video. So the Persona has 3 flex cables. These 2 are responsible for the side cameras, and this one is responsible for the OLED. We'll disconnect the OLED. Now we're gonna reconnect the battery and see if this thing boots without the front display connected.
But our focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change things.
The front persona display connected, so we can't
said your music was lady, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop fooling.
Motorola is still alive and breathing. This Motorola though needs a battery replacement. These phones are also very easy to repair. Since it's cheaper to get, but I'm not a boss. Is how much this phone retails for the person. Black Messiah to the misfits. Check it out. That is the Moto G stylus. This thing obviously has stylus. It also has an optical. The box is also plastic, so it's definitely really great. The only thing stopping me from replacing the battery is the screws. Now you can hit this and disconnect the battery. There are no full flex, but you can use the the display, which is standard. We'll install the new battery, and we're done. Good as new. Motorola is still alive and breathing. This Motorola though needs a battery replacement. These phones are also very easy to repair, so I'm a huge fan. But if I'm not, can you fix this phone with this phone? This one I get an ask. I don't usually do this, but I said yes.
अरे अमित भैया कहाँ हैं? अमित भैया सर रात को कॉल करेंगे भैया। अमित भैया की कॉल नहीं लग रहा, दूर तक नहीं दिखा भैया हमको।
I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. Cash overseas by the polo. If you wanna ride my wave, that's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They're big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, use some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag.
So let's see if we get it. We got this phone on, but it needs a new screen. I don't even know if this screen works, so let's see if it does. Both S21s.
Got the party jumping like Chris Cross.
This is a plot twist. So I looked this up, and this cable right here was disconnected. What's even worse is if you look under the cable, not only that, but the display cable is disconnected as well, and this cable is too. Someone must have slammed this phone really hard. This phone is in better condition than this one, so let's see if we could just swap this charging cord over to this phone. I thought for sure that would be the issue, but it's still not working. Let's try swapping over the board. That obviously worked, so we're done. Make sure you pull that down. Can you fix this phone with this phone? It's
Still on the same thing, us against everyone else. I recommend you change teams.
Let's see flip, not flip anymore.
You said your music was
The hidden screen and back glass are all pretty messed up. Most people think these are really hard to fix, but they aren't. They're just
that's why I spit it so hot. Girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they're colossal. Black trigger, black sheep, Messiah to the misfits. Run circles, running rappers till my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, it's time for this stop. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, it's my style.
Really expensive. Open it up, disconnect the external display, and that is your Z Block 4. Pretty fun. We'll unscrew all the Phillips screws. I really wish this thing would lay flat. Super annoying. Now we can disconnect the batteries. Yeah, batteries. You're probably wondering, how can you fix the hinge if it's this broken? Well, the new part comes with the hinge, screen, and frame, so I don't have to do that much. Now we'll transfer everything over from here to here, and we're done. Good as he didn't want to fix it.
Yeah, I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. Let's big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo.
So they definitely look a lot like the
Give your
original.
brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico. I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag.
To my
Got me feeling
surprise,
like a
this
milli
is
check the
actually a
price tag.
legitimate screen.
Got the
It's
party
connected
jumping like
to the main board,
crisscross.
and there's
Got the
actually
gold
a
chain and the
screen.
wristwatch. Working like a big shot. EDM and hip hop. No time for pit stops. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop. It's my style.
Yellow, stay here, yellow, stay here, bro.
I gotta follow my vision, no time for daydreams. All my brothers get money, we call it gangrene. Just another day, but our focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city? We the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop, fool. Matter of fact, empty no pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they colossal. Black trader black, she messiah to the misfits. Run circles, run these rappers till my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I've been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for pit stops. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, it's my style.
I don't know what it is, but the thought of fixing my own phone just seems like a waste of time. This is the phone I use for work, and of course it's not screwed down. The problem here is this stupid cable that connects to the battery and the charging cord. Someone just dropped off these.
When people is making me. Wow, like really wow. Hey bro, I saw you comment Joy. Don't type again. I saw it, buddy.
Yeah, I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico. I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like
This is a job for super glue. Literally all we're gonna do is just apply the super glue to the headphones and slide this back in, and we're done.
Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop.
Because they're dangling. They still work, but obviously he doesn't want them. The Apple Vision Pro is an overpriced, overhyped piece of garbage. Yes, at first it's very cool. Wow, pass through is great, but after 3 weeks, you never really picked this thing up. At least I didn't. It gets more and more troublesome to actually use this thing, especially with the small amount of battery that you have. I would much rather use the Meta Quest 3 if I'm using any headset at all. Yes, this is revolutionary tech, and it is a window into what the future of AR and AR can be. But for now, don't give in to the hype in this form factor. It's just not there yet. But the next gen probably just stop fool. Matter of fact, empty your pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they're colossal. Black trader black, she messiah to the misfits. Run circles, run these rappers to my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I've been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Ooh, got the party jumping like crisscross. Ooh, got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Ooh, pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for piss stops. Ooh, got the party jumping like crisscross. Ooh, got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Ooh, pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, cause my strong.
Yeah, I hate this task.
I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Full up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for piss stops. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop.
Hey, that's great. It's great. Great. Bro, again you're typing a lot.
Vision Pro is an overpriced, overhyped piece of garbage. I stole this from Apple. This is Apple's secret to a perfectly applied screen protector. Seriously, it's not meant for the general public. I probably shouldn't even have this. Let's see how this works.
I got all of my vision, no time for daydreams.
So this one's specific to the iPhone 11 Pro Max.
But I focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else.
So they typically clean up the phone, then they place the phone in the applicator with the screen protector already installed. They press down really hard and then pull, and that basically applies the screen protector. The application with this device is almost always perfect, but they charge $40 for this cost. You can just get one of these for around $10 and do it yourself with the same results. I had no idea these even existed. So this basically turns your average controller into a more arcade style controller. And this guy wants us to do a few mods. We'll start off with
EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for piss stops. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, cause my strong.
Didn't I first show?
the red ball top, he wants this to be black. Now we have to swap out some of the buttons. Based on how the replacements look, I think these can just pop right out. It looks like these are soldered on, so we're gonna open this up from the back.
I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins in a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo.
Apparently
I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico. I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag.
Got the party jumping now we'll unscrew the Apple Vision Pro, disconnect the front display. Now we'll swap the displays over and see if this works even though it's not the original.
Got the party jumping like Chris
We did this and many other tests in a full long video. Click the related video to the display is installed. This is the moment of truth. Can you replace your own front display? And we have an Apple logo, fan spin, and shut up. It looks like you can't replace this yourself. What the hell, Apple? There are people reporting. This is my favorite phone because is the screen as replaceable as the battery? Let's find out. First things first, we'll unscrew the bottom Phillips screws, remove the SIM tray. Now we can pry up on the display using Jimmy.
I gotta follow my vision, no time for daydreams. All my brothers get money, we call it game grade. Just another day where I focus on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city, we the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. And to be honest, you should really just stop fool. Matter of fact, empty no pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is the biggest, but I'm not in the posse. My nuts hang low, long and they colossal. Black trade the black, she messiah to the misfits.
First things first, we'll unscrew the bottom Phillips screws.
You a little late to the party, baby, I've been lit. If you ain't on the free list, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Let's on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, ain't no time for piss stop. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, it's my style.
The board's pretty much clean now, and we might actually have a shot at at least we can get all the data. Yeah, MacBook Pro. This is actually my This cost me $250 Canadian off AliExpress, and it's a Nubia smartwatch. So this is actually an older business.
Overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico. I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, ain't no time for piss stop. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, it's my style.
Push again, yes, I got imposter. Bro, what's your in-game name? Tell me, otherwise I will kill you in-game. So tell me your in-game name.
I gotta follow my vision, no time for daydreams. All my brothers get money, we call it game grade. Just another day, but I focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city? We the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop, fool. Matter of fact, empty no pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they colossal. Black trader, black, she messiah to the misfits. World circles running rappers to my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I've been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip-hop, ain't no time for piss stop.
this.
I gotta follow my vision, no time for daydreams. All my brothers get money, we call it gangrene. Just another day, but our focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city? We the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop, fool. Matter of fact, empty no pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they're colossal. Black trader, black sheep, messiah to the misfits. Run circles, run these rappers to my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I've been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for this stop. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, it's my straw.
This is world's cheapest laptop in the most limited store. So, let's see what improves the system more than necessary need. $70 we have a good opportunity. Pretty basic unboxing specs, so just presented as some inserts. This is a full laptop. It's light, it's got a smooth matte finish. It's even badly built. The hinge is smooth, the bottom doesn't breathe. This $70 laptop comes with 12 months of Microsoft apps included, worth $60. The delivery was free. Oh my god. The trackpad is probably a 5 out of 10. It's a little bit small and rough, but it does respond to multi-touch gestures. This keyboard though, this I would give a 6 to. The keys have nice travel, which gives that satisfying typewriter-like experience.
Yeah, I got the juice like a snow cone.
Around the keys
Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the polo. If you wanna ride my wave, that's a no-go.
Incredibly realistic, difficult scenarios.
Make it bounce like a polo. All my haters see rojo. They're big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the streets of sport. Keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you's a basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for this stop. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch.
Settings
Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, it's my style.
Oh my gosh, it's running at like 4 frames. We're running this at 800 by 600 resolution. That's like a smartphone resolution. 12 years. The hardest thing for processor is the loading time for everything. I'll wait for this game to load for about 10 minutes. Oh my god, it does look like a mobile game. You know, best case scenario. I'll move my finger across the trackpad and like a full 2 seconds later the laptop follows. Feels kind of ironic trying to sprint in this condition. Okay, so we jumped online and I clicked quick join to a real other person's race.
All my brothers get money, we call it gangrene. Just another day, but our focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city? We the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop, fool. Matter of fact,
so you'll tend to get exactly what they think you'll need, and
that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they're colossal. Black trader, black sheep, messiah to the misfits. Run circles, run these rappers to my shit splits. You a little late to the party, baby, I've been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, ain't no time for this style. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot. EDM and hip hop, it's my style.
Pushing the gears to the earth, no special effects. With a bomb on the camera.
Two, that the Apple Charger is this nice, slick, tidy thing that you can fit in a pocket, which is only possible because of how Apple's engineered their laptops to have lower power requirements.
compared to the Dell brick, which is literally
I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. Cash overseas by the polo. You wanna ride my wave, that's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. Big bag, but they coming up short like Frodo. Activate I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. On the scene like a big shot, EDM and hip-hop. Ain't no time for piss stop. Got the party jumping like crisscross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a big shot, EDM and hip-hop. It's my style.
Gaming on a MacBook is literally 1 foot away from me, but I can't move it because of my whole setup thing. I'm sorry. I use a MacBook every single day. At WWDC this week, Apple announced its big plans to enable better video game emulation through its new tool called Game we call it Game Green. So this will allow game developers and modern studios to direct emulation layers to run any game they want. This is basically how one works with Windows. Think about how many new games I've had the M1 MacBook Air for about 3 months now. Second classes on Windows versus macOS Part 2. On Windows, you can select a file and press the on the keyboard to send it to the recycle bin, or you can press Shift to go to the terminal. On macOS, you can press Command delete to send the file to the bin, and you can hold down Option Command delete to delete a file immediately. Copy folder paths. On Windows, you can quickly copy the folder paths and quickly grab it from the file's header. You can also just right-click on the target if you're using Windows 11, or shift right-click if you're on Windows 10, and select on macOS, you can hold down the Option key to bring up the path bar and grab what you need from there, or while holding the Option key, just right-click on the folder and select Copy as path, and jump into a folder via path name. On Windows, you simply open up the File Explorer, paste the path name into the address bar, and hit Enter, and on macOS, you can hold down Shift-Command-G to bring up the go-to box, paste your target location, and open it from there. The differences can be subtle, but when you understand them, you see them in the car. Gosh, where's your stop button? No, stop button. It's fun though.
Apple's scared, and they should be. They're so far behind. Apple just had their latest iPad event where they showed off a stick bug masquerading as an iPad Pro, a new Pro Pencil, and not a single calculator app inside. But the big reveal is that they're it's only been about 6 months since the M3, so getting a new one quickly feels Apple's touting that their M4 chips are more powerful than any neural processing used in any AI PC today. And that one today is doing some real Apple's M4 has 38 trillions of operations per second. It's not an AI track, and my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. And AMD with their Ryzen AI 9 processors are supposed to both have 45 pops in just a little bit. So Apple had to rush to get M4 out the door to get people to think they're the fastest in AI, even when they're lagging behind. Apple's scared, and they should be. They're so Apple just had their latest event where they showed off a stick bug masquerading as an iPad Pro, a new Pro Pencil, and not
These are some YouTubers that retired, so let's give them a moment of silence. The Matt had announced his retirement in 2024, so he can spend more time with his family and direct his focus on other projects not related to any of the theory channels. Tom Scott retired from his channel, citing the increased demand of YouTube and the need for more balanced life, though he still might post every once in a while. Captain Sparkus has announced his retirement soon from uploading Minecraft videos on his new channel. These channels have announced suspension of his animated content as a result of no longer enjoying it like he used to. Seth Everman retired in 2023 after announcing that he lost his spark from the content and having a channel Ryan Higa retired the Muji Higa channel in 2020 to focus on streaming, while Venom Marvel retired in 2020 after blackface photos emerged for her caused her to feel the nature of his social media. Anthony retired in 2023 as he never really wanted to be a full-time creator, and Filthy Frank retired his channel and Persona in 2017 as he had health conditions and wanted a better focus on his music career. Many other YouTubers have hinted at retirement, like Jeremy from Streaming Soon, which only leaves the question, who's next? These are some YouTubers that retired, so let's give them a moment of silence. So Matt had announced his retirement in 2024 so he could spend more time with his family and direct his focus on other projects not related to any of the theory channels. Tom Scott retired from his channel, citing the increased demand of YouTube and the need for a more balanced life, though he still may post every once in a while. Caddy Sparkles has announced his retirement soon for uploading Minecraft videos on his main channel, and Meat Caddy has announced the suspension of his animated content as a result of no longer enjoying it like he used to. Seth Everman retired in 2023 after announcing having lost his spark from any content.
Ways to kidnap someone tier list. First, we have what I like to call the scoop and score. You basically just grab someone and run as fast as you can. And I'd say this one's a little overrated. I'd give it an E tier. To the FBI watching this, just know I'm not.
Yeah, I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. Getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. We get bounced like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate my PS4. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime back. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag.
You pay the sticker price, but you negotiate. You avoid staying your maximum budget or getting too excited. You haggling down, medium and hip hop, actual price tag.
Got the party jumping like Chris Cross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch.
Nervous,
like a big shot,
you go out to buy your first car. Here's how you avoid getting scammed. The dealer rushes you
Take the trends to fight climate change. Exactly. We have like a 2015 climate action plan. They're going to do that for you.
I've had this game in my collection for a couple years now, Rugby World Cup 2015, and it's got some stomping reviews. But is it really as bad as they say? I only paid £3 for it September 21, so after what felt like an money, we call it game grade. Just another book, but I'm focused still on the same thing. It was finally installed and I was ready to go. I was so excited. Is it really as bad as they say?
That is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop, fool. Matter of fact, empty no pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in the brothel. I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they colossal. Black freedom, black sheep, messiah to the misfits. Run circles, running fast, my shit splits. Rolling on them, dirty party, baby, I was lit. If you ain't on the friendly, you better mind your business. Got the party jumping like Chris Cross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. People feel like you just put on a shot, medium and hip hop.
Okay, I know it's easy to bash Apple, but truth be told, Apple Vision was just the first attempt at VR tech for Apple, and honestly, I do think that they will catch up with the Meta Quest eventually and carve their own niche in the market. So, my bird, you work at Taco Bell and have some extra cash lying around. Here's what not to do. Your friend tracks the stocks of different companies and tries to find the perfect time to invest.
Yeah, I got the juice like a snow cone. Ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the boatload. You wanna ride my wave? That's a no-go. Senoritas going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. Activate the beast mode. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic B-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag. Got the party jumping like Chris Cross. Got the gold chain and the wristwatch. Pull up on the scene like a beast. shot. Cause my style.
तुम टैब से स्ट्रीम कर रहे थे आई थिंक
My vision, no time for daydreams. All my brothers get money, we call it gang green. Just another day, but I focus still on the same thing. Us against everyone else, I recommend you change teams. Who the hottest in the city? We the top two. You said your music was litty, but that is not true. Just being honest, you should really just stop fool. Matter of fact, empty the pockets, give me that watch too. My mind is wicked, that's why I spit it so hostile. Freaky girls in the crib, it's like I live in a brothel. All I spit is Leviticus, but I'm not an apostle. My nuts hang low, long and they're colossal. Black trade black, side to the misfits. Blood suckers running rappers to my shit split. Party baby, I been lit. If you ain't on the friend list, you better mind your business.
Without all that lightware, with just
got the gold chain and the
I made a tweet about this and it kind of viral, got over 1 million views. So I figured I'd make a video with a bit of details about it and how you can keep it even more for the scene. And the trick is extremely simple. You go to do a clean install Windows and you see this screen come up for the installer. All you have to do is change the region and currency option to English World. Then you go through the install process exactly the same as you would otherwise. And when you do the first restart, you start the out-of-box experience. The only thing different you'll notice is you will get an error that says OODE region. You can just skip that. That's just because it doesn't know what it is. Then after that, again, you continue exactly the same, and eventually you'll get Windows, and you'll pop up the start menu, and you'll have a nice clean start menu. Now there is one thing you want to do, because if you open up the Microsoft Store, for example, you'll see that there's an error. It doesn't know what region you're in, so it doesn't know what currency to use. So you're going to have to go into settings and just change the region to what
ice in my veins and a cold flow. I'm getting cash overseas by the polo. If you wanna ride my wave, that's a no-go. The senorita's going loco. Make it bounce like a pogo. All my haters see rojo. They're big mad cause they coming up short like Frodo. I keep it hot, give your brain a heat stroke. You ain't a big shot, you some basic D-roll. The world is mine, like my name's Pacino. Hey, it's Nico, I guess I'm back. Catch me in the fast lane on the right track. And my shorty is a 10 like a dime bag. Got me feeling like a milli, check the price tag.
saying, it doesn't remove all the Microsoft bloatware. Listen, if a stranger walks up to you and gives you $1, you complain, I give it $5. Just take a win when you can. Another thing to clarify is technically these third-party bloatware apps are not actually installed. They are essentially shortcuts and you click on them, they automatically install from the Microsoft Store. But still, whether they're installed or not, you still have to right-click on every single one and uninstall each individually, and it's just a pain. It's a waste of time, so it's still safe. And if you look at the normal experience, you'll actually see that in addition to extra third-party apps, there's also additional Microsoft apps in the start menu that aren't in the Steam. So if you don't want all that stuff in the start menu, that's something you have to do. As for the Microsoft apps that are built in, I looked at the all apps menu in the start menu, and it looks exactly the same. So besides the third-party app shortcuts in the start menu, everything else is. Now, even though the Microsoft apps are still installed, you can actually consider and uninstall them in the start menu. I was clicking most of them and doing uninstall. So if you consider all that, you can still
Do you just have a Shopify for an laptop? Then do on Shopify and shop on
Now, for any advanced users who even want to uninstall some of the apps that you can't quite click and uninstall, there is actually a way to do it. This is a bit advanced, but I figured I'd go over it just so people want it to make this a comprehensive. Basically, I created a PowerShell script. I uploaded this to GitHub if you want to download it, and it essentially allows you to see all the packages that are installed and uninstall them even if you can't start. I'll put the link in the description, but I recommend right-clicking where it says raw and downloading it that way by saving. If you just copy and paste it, there's a digital signature, and if you don't copy everything exactly, Windows might yell at you, but I just put that there Anyway, to use it, what you'll do is search for PowerShell and open it. You might have to run the administrator, but I did not here. Then just drag the script in or type in the path. that, and you'll probably get an error about how scripts are not allowed to be run on the computer, and that's just because we need to change the execution policy. I put the command for that right in the script, so you can open out Notepad and look for this here, set execution policy, and what this one does is only changes it temporarily for the current session. So copy that in and put it in PowerShell, and you'll see it says scope process. That means it's only going to apply this for the current process. So just run that, and you can confirm it works by typing in get dash execution policy, and it should say remote sign instead. And you can confirm this if you open up a newer PowerShell window, like get execution policy in that. You see it says restricted there, so again, it's only that other window. After you have that set, you can either press script again or press the arrow key to the previous command and run it again. It might ask you if you want to trust your signer, which is me, so you can take that. Now you'll see that the script shows you a big list of all the app-x packages are called that are installed in Windows. But keep in mind, some of these are important, and it's not all the stuff that appears in the start menu. There's some that are behind the scenes that are critical to Windows, so don't be just going and uninstalling all of them. Only uninstall ones where you know what they do and you want to get rid of them. Then it's going to have you create a list.txt file, put it in the same place as the script, and you'll want to copy only the names of the packages you want to uninstall. So let's look, and we can see, for example, Windows Phone. If we right-click that, it doesn't give us the option to uninstall it. So we can look for that in the list of package names, and here it is. I'm going to copy that package name, but you can copy either. If you haven't created the list text file yet, do that now, and just paste it in. If you have multiple, again, use multiple lines, then hit the key to continue, and look for the text file. And here I actually realized PowerShell was in the user folder, not the user folder, so you couldn't find it. So I got the desktop now. It's in there. I want to install it again, and this time it works. It should uninstall. So in our cases, we go back and look at the start menu, and at the bottom, there's Windows Phone. It will tell you if one of the names you enter in the list file is not found. So if you run it again, and the phone thing is already uninstalled, you'll see that it says that it couldn't find that, and if you have multiple, you'll find all the ones that. And behind the scenes, the script is very simple. You can see it's not very long. It just uses the command to print out the list of packages, then it looks in the list file, gets that list, and goes through the list of packages, checks if each one is found by the name, if it is, it uninstalled. And there's also some error checking in there in case something is wrong or maybe. So now for those of you who want to deboot Windows 11 to the maximum without any third-party tools, besides the script of course, now you can do it. But at least it's pretty simple and open source. You can see exactly what it does. I should point out that there's obviously plenty of other tools available on the internet to debloat Windows 11, some more complicated than others. There is one example, Tiny11, which is a custom-made ISO that's homemade that effectively has a way reduced version of Windows in there. But again, that's third-party, but apparently can run on very old and weak computers with a lot less resources. As for me, I try to always stay first-party possible. Also, I want to point out, I did not discover this trick with the English World thing. I read about it on either one or multiple blogs a long time ago. I believe this is the one that and is able to just try to get it. But apparently, very few people knew about it because after the tweet went viral, then there was a whole bunch of news articles now that were written about it. So now and I don't believe that Microsoft will patch this because it's not really a bug. They kind of have to have those options in there for licensing reasons of different third-party apps. Another thing, I believe this should also work on Windows 10. I don't see why not. And apparently you can also select English Europe if you want, but English World is a lot closer to both. Anyway, enough rambling. Hopefully now you guys know multiple methods for how to debloat to varying degrees. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to give the big giant thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. If you want to subscribe, I try to make videos about the place week, usually Wednesday and Saturday. If you want to keep watching, the next video I recommend is one where I made a new app.
And I need to tell you, let's begin with the age-old Windows problem that's been there since, I'd say, Windows 8, and that's bloatware. There's a reason why projects like Tiny11, Nano11, Atom11, okay, I made that last one, but there's a reason why these alternative, these loaded Windows 11 versions are so popular. It's because Microsoft puts so much load by default that it's getting a bit ridiculous. Here's what the start menu looks like on Windows 11 after it's installed. And look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't include basic stuff like Edge, Outlook, Photos, the Calculator app, you know, things that I'm sure nobody would get upset by if they were installed. But then you go on to add stuff like TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and other apps that, depending on the type of user that you are, you may not find very useful. So there's two possible things happening here. Either A, Microsoft has enabled all its companies to use these apps by default to increase their user count, or B, Microsoft is assuming, and the point word there, assuming that its users will want to get these apps anyway, so they just reinstall them. I think it would be much better if we had something like Min-ID type menu during the installation process where you can select which apps you want to install. That way those companies would still have exposure, but also if the user doesn't want a particular app, then they can just not select it. So dark mode is so nice, isn't it? It's like a cozy fireplace, it's comfortable, it's great, until you open up a menu in Windows 11 and get flashbang. Jeez. Whether you're copying files, changing your fonts, editing folder options, using the run menu, checking out your disk properties, or changing something within the old school control panel, which, yeah, we'll talk about that. All those menus will be super bright even if you have dark mode enabled. And why is that? Well, it's because all of them are legacy menus from earlier versions of Windows. While we're at it, I get that one of the strengths of Windows is, backwards compatibility, being able to play a 20-year-old PC game and such, but that shouldn't be the case for any of its menus. Like, do we really still need a phone dialer in modern Windows, or the mobility center from Windows Vista? There's also the screensaver menu, but yeah, the problem is that Microsoft could have either removed all these menus or modernized them to support dark mode, which they didn't do either one, and just left them as they were. So now, as dark mode users are just left with this inconsistent theme that, let's be honest, is annoying, even though it's a small issue on most considered. But maybe I should be careful of what I wish for, because when Microsoft did redesign certain menus in Windows 11, it didn't go well at all. And of course, I'm talking about the right-click menu. What the crap is this? Okay, in fairness, the latest iteration of this menu is, I would say, at the very least tolerable, but man, when Windows 11 was just new, just came out, it was very, very bad. You had to hover over the top icons to know what each of one of them did. And even today, I find myself more often than not pressing the show more options menu to get to the actions of what we do. Also, surprisingly, this menu follows the dark theme, even though it's also pretty old. But really, you had this opportunity to improve your UI and you didn't do it. Ridiculous. Okay, enough of all these menu rants, let's talk about AI. Because Microsoft is investing so much money into AI that you think that Windows 12 would become all AI generated. Okay, jokes aside, obviously not long ago they invested $10 billion into AI, and it was only a matter of time until this stuff made it into Windows. And yeah, say hello to Windows Copilot. Hi Copilot, do you think I should switch to Linux considering how much load there is in Windows 11? Interesting. Alright, so Copilot can be removed, hidden, destroyed, and you name it, but why am I putting it on this list? Well, the problem is that Copilot is actually legitimately good. Honestly, having a ChatGPT style AI with you at all times, just sitting there in the corner, is actually very useful. The only issue is that using it is so painfully slow that I don't want to use it at all. Each answer takes so long to generate, and you just end up sitting there just waiting, and at that point, you're